So, this is a day in the life of owning bull terriers. A requested video. And this is the start of my day. I'm just waking up. So, let's get into it. So I just got up a little while ago, and I don't get up as early as other people. My dogs don't get up as early as other people. Reason being is I work most all night, and I generally don't get to bed until between 5 and 7 a.m. So we tend to get up around noon or 1, somewhere around there. I like to get up and get started with coffee and or tea and a little bit of time for myself to sit down and sort of wake up while the dogs just sort of hang out around the house. I'm going to get started first with some training and just some basic stuff to sort of start our day, and then after that we'll go for a walk. And after that we will come home. I will get their food around and feed them. I will do some more training, some play, maybe put them on the treadmill, and then we will wind down for the night. I will get things done that I need to do, like dishes, chores, picking up, anything like that. And yeah, after they wind down for a bit, I put them to bed in their crates at night, and after they go to sleep, I get a shower and I start working. So, hi. So that's kind of how our schedule goes. Again, since hunting season is done with, or at least it should be on this trail. I feel pretty safe taking the girls out off lead down here. I gotta quit saying so much. But anyways, yeah, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm sure a lot of people are like, fuck, that's cold. But for us, that's really nice. or January. Like, we have hardly any snow. I know people probably see all this and are like, what are you talking about? But, come on, let's go. By this time, normally in Upper Michigan, it would be hip deep on me, to be honest. So this is actually really awesome for us because this trail is not kept clear other than us making a footpath. Ooh, my hand is cold. So, shoot, go. And you can imagine walking through hip deep snow to try and plow out a trail. So, our off-lead walk is kind of our big exercise for the day. And like I said at the beginning, everybody's different. Everybody's lifestyle is different. Everybody's needs are different. Every dog is different. So this isn't a, be all end all. This is how your schedule should be with your dogs. Work it how you need to. So, work it how you need to. This video, I want people to understand, is more or less kind of giving you an idea of how we spend time when I'm not like training them, because one of the things that can be really hard is you always hear in like groups and stuff like that, people always say, well, train them. You have to train your dogs. You have to train your bull terriers. But a training session can't last 6 hours. A training session can't last, the day. I mean, sometimes, for younger puppies, it kind of does, because you're taking every opportunity that they are being naughty or doing something wrong and redirecting and showing them. But you can't do that for the rest of the life of your dog. So this is kind of to show you what it's like. And I am lucky in the sense that I work from home, and I work at night when my dogs are asleep, and I have time to do all of this with my dogs all the time. Like, I am able to devote my time, most of my day, to the dogs in, keeping them active and enough, Druid, too much. Scoop! So, if you're working during the daytime, when your dogs are awake and ready to go and you have to work to accommodate that, do what works for you. You poor thing. But right now, our walk, being off lead, again, I'm really lucky in that regards, that an off lead walk for us is me time a little bit. I mean, I don't wear headphones or generally bring my phone unless it's to walk and talk. I don't look at my phone while I'm exercising the dogs. Don't listen to music. Reason being is I do need to be aware. Upper Michigan, there's, bear out here. There is wolves out here that we have run into several times, but honestly, I am much more in favor of running into wolves because they're just like, oh, it's you. Let us get off the trail for you. If I'm huffing and puffing, it's because the snow is very, very packy today. And it's not too deep, but it's shin deep, I guess. So, ooh, scoop! But our walks are just sort of kind of like me time. I can, not stress and helicopter parent these guys. They know what's appropriate and what's not. They tend to stick to the trails.
And when they go off trail, they don't go far. And even if I can't see them, they don't like being away from me for very long. So even if I can't see them for like a minute, 2 minutes, they're like, hey, where's mom? And they come running back. So you girls be careful. And after our walk, we will go home. We will kind of chill out for a couple of minutes. Not very long, but we'll kind of chill out again for a couple of minutes because we don't have to be doing something constantly. These guys need to understand that we also have downtimes. And so when we go home, we'll take a little break. And then I will get their food prepared. And I will feed them. And after they go into their crates, again, they'll take a little break. And after their break, I'll get them out and we will do some more training. I will do some balance work. I will do some physio with them at home. And then we will probably play and get all of our play out. And then it will be, time for them to start winding down to go to bed. So, and then after I get home and make their food, I gotta make my husband some food before he goes to work, and then I gotta take a shower because I haven't showered today. I usually shower at night after the dogs go to bed because it's easier on me. And yeah. So, I think we're gonna turn around. Hi. I didn't bring a toy, baby. I'm sorry. Okay. What my dogs eat, which I have a lot of people questioning, they get Purina Pro Plan, sensitive skin, and stomach. Originally, we were totally prey model raw, and what that means is raw meat in whole form, so not processed, like minimally processed. But due to 2020. So we do half kibble, half raw, which I know a lot of people are going to say you shouldn't do that, and actually quite a few years ago I actually would have been one of those people, but as it stands now, doing more research, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. My dogs are fine. Their poops have never looked better. Their skin and coat has never been better. Everybody's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. You can mix raw with kibble as long as you take some time to, research. Don't just be like, I'm going to throw everything together and see what happens. Make sure you do a lot of research to understand raw meat, the benefits, the nutritional analysis for whatever you're feeding. Just have a good understanding of that, at least before you just go right in and start, throwing food at your dog, because it can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. It can be harmful if you don't know what you're doing. So just, go in with an understanding before you just start chucking things at your dog to feed. But, so everybody gets and measured. This isn't like, just a cup that I found or just a cup. This is a measured amount of Purina Pro Plan. So, my counter's dirty. I need to do dishes. This is from last night, but, and my dogs have supplements. So, supplement one is Osteobiflex. Caesar gets Osteobiflex because
he has arthritis. Nichols gets osteobiflex because she has a partial ACL tear. And I don't know why I threw it in their bowl, because I have to. Alright, so we got our osteobiflex, which is a glucosamine. This, I'm waiting on more. This is green lip muscle, human grade, just open these little things up. Fish oil. Right now, each dog gets 2 fish oil pills, which are again human grade. The reason that they now each get 2, normally in the summer they would each get 1, but in the winter we have super dry air, so I kind of am adding a little bit more fish oil to their diets. If you do fish oil for your dogs, make sure you let your vet know. Make sure you don't just go crazy on the amount that you give, because too much fish oil is actually a blood thinner. And if you have a dog that has, like Caesar, he has GERD and stomach ulcers, acid reflux, you can actually cause your dog to bleed to death internally by giving them blood thinners if anything were to happen. Also, if your dog ever has an accident or surgeries or anything like that, it can actually make it more difficult if your dog starts bleeding and the vet can't get bleeding under control. So make sure if you give your dog a fish oil supplement of any kind, whether it be for pets specifically or it's a human grade, whatever, just let your vets know well in advance. Also, it doesn't hurt to let emergency vets know. Just be like, hey, my dog takes fish oil. And again, don't think that more is better. The maximum amount I will give the dogs is 2 pills, which is 500 milligrams. So, normally during summer, only 1 for now. And we won't do more than that for that reason. So, this I absolutely love. Digestive Enzyme. Sprinkle it in there. They don't really need it right now, but it kind of keeps everything regulated. This is Digestive Enzymes, prebiotic and probiotic. I always buy that in bulk. Zinc for the girls because they have white coats and they generally tend to have more coat issues than Caesar does. Caesar generally doesn't have a need for this, so we generally I only give it to the girls. This is Canna Crush, and this is a CBD supplement from Healthy Hemp Pet, which I love the company. I actually reached out to them to be an affiliate for them, to work for them, because I absolutely love their company. This is the Canna Crush. It has 1,600 milligrams of turkey tail mushroom, 160 milligrams of CBD, and 1,600 milligrams of green lip muscle. So Caesar's getting this because I'm almost out. I need more of this too, which I'm going to be putting in an order soon. I'll give him one scoop, and I'll give Nichols 1 scoop, and that's for his arthritis and her partial ACL tear. So we'll do that, and those are our supplements. Add some water. Because again, it's winter. Our house is very dry air. Humidity levels are down, so I add water. It's good to make sure that they're getting enough, hydration. So they don't just get a half cup of bottle a day. That's not enough. Definitely, your dog would get way not healthy. So let's see. This is still pretty frozen. Alright, so this is a turkey back that I cut up, and everybody is getting a section of this. Who's getting this one? You'll get this one. This is 2 pieces here. Alright. And then Drew would get this piece, and we'll get this piece. wash your hands. And now we have some ground beef to mix in because they do really well on beef. So we've got just a small handful for everybody to kind of break it up. This is also still frozen because, like I said, I just took out of my freezer like maybe a couple hours ago. And if you'll notice, I washed my hands between the turkey and the ground beef because even though this is strictly for the dogs, I don't particularly want any type of cross-contamination for now. So, little bits of ground beef. The rest of this will go back into the refrigerator. Finish thawing. And that's it. It's almost 1 a.m. I just got out of the shower a little while ago. Pajamas, dogs, I put to bed before I hopped in the shower at around like 12:30 maybe. And now I can get started on work and I will work the rest of the night. I actually have multiple photos to edit for 2 clients. I have some artwork to do for somebody else. And yeah, so that was our day. I spent the last half hour before putting the dogs to bed, getting them chilled out. What we did was I just kind of let them hang around. I stopped them from roughhousing because it's late. They don't need to roughhouse. So if they would start roughhousing before bed, I would just distract them and, you know, be like, here's a hoof to chew on, here's a bone to chew on, here's a Kong to chew on. Just leave each other alone. We're gonna chill out. And yeah, that's kind of our wind down ritual, is just 30 minutes before bed. I don't let anyone start roughhousing or playing real crazy. I kind of get the crazies out of them about an hour, maybe 2 hours before bed, and then just before bed I get everyone to wind down and calm down and stuff like that, so that way when they go to bed they can chill out. So My husband works until 7 o'clock in the morning. I will probably go to bed an hour or two before he gets home, just before he gets home maybe. And after he gets home, he'll take over. He'll let them out to go to the bathroom and get some water and, you know, just stretch and hang out and everything like that for a couple of hours before he goes to bed. Then when he goes to bed, I will get up and I will get them up and I will start all over again for the day. So when you first bring a Bull Terrier puppy home, or if you bring an adult Bull Terrier home, sometimes you don't know what to do. You know, I mean, and I say that because if you're a new dog owner, if you're a new bully owner, if you're a new Bull Terrier puppy owner, and you go to all these dog groups and you see this advice and stuff, everybody says, well, train your puppy. Take, you know, but keep sessions short for training your puppy. You know, 20 to 30 minutes a day total over the span of the day. And then exercise your puppy. But no more than, you know, for young puppies, you can't go crazy with it. You know, you can't walk them all day long because it's not healthy for them to, when they're real young like that. They have to build up their stamina over time. So, you know, if you're a new owner and you get your puppy and, you know, what do you do with the rest of your day? You know, you can't just train all day. You can't just hand your puppy food all day, you know. You can't just constantly play with them all day, as fun as that is. You still have things to do. You still have chores to do. You still have, you know, all these different things to do. So one of the things I hope that people kind of take from this video is seeing that I know I mention a lot to people that Bull Terriers are very active-minded, and you do have to kind of keep their mind occupied as much as possible. But the thing is, you know, there has to be balance. There has to be balance in how much you keep their brain occupied and entertained, and also making sure that they rest and they keep themselves slightly entertained. Because otherwise you will get yourself stuck in the cycle of a dog that is almost addicted to needing you to fill their time up every second of every day. And that's not healthy for either of you. So it is very important to schedule times where it's like, you know what, we're gonna chill out. And for young puppies like Druid and stuff like that, the younger they are, you know, you gotta kind of keep the amount of time that they have to occupy themselves or chill out shorter, because they have a lot more energy. And as they get older, you can, you know, go more and more and more. I was one of those people who was, you need to exercise heavily every single day. And when Caesar was younger, we actually did do that. We actually would go out no matter the weather, no matter what. And you still see people who are like, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, 10 below, just dress your dog up warm and get them out there. Make sure you get them on a walk. A walk is so important. And yes, exercise is important, but at the same time, your dog also needs to have downtime. Your dog needs to understand that there is a balance between when to turn on their brain and, you know, needing the exercise, and when it's important to turn off. Because if your dog never gets the opportunities to turn off and be calm and be relaxed and just chill out, it's going to be something that they don't know how to do. So anyways, that is our day. It is time for me now to get to work, start working. I get to work in my pajamas because, again, I'm a very lucky individual whose job I can do from the comfort of my pajamas in my home for the most part. And yeah, I hope this was a good video that whoever recommended to me is happy with. I hope this kind of gives you an insight of our day-to-day and what we do. Some days I will, if I take a day off where we don't do anything, I have Kongs that I fill with ground beef and I freeze them. And I'll just pull those out for the dogs, or maybe I'll get like a meaty bone that they can chew on in their crates or something like that. And we'll just kind of take it easy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Check us out on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for further videos, leave them down in the comments below. Also, I am hoping to do a mealtime video soon. I'm going to be doing some product review videos very soon because I've had a couple people ask me if I would do a couple product reviews. I also had a company send me a product which I am excited to try. I have not even opened it yet, so I hope you guys can stick around for that, and see you later. Bye!